Hello everyone, my name is David and I'm here doing a review for the Colman 5-horse outboard. It is a great little 4-stroke 5-horse, and right now I am on a V-bottom 12-foot aluminum boat that is not necessarily very light. I've got oars, I've got gear, I've got approximately 5 gallons of water ballast all the way up in the bow up there, just so that it doesn't porpoise too much when I'm on plane. And I've got a large 4.4 pound anchor. I've got a backup anchor. I've got 30 feet of road. I've got an extra gallon and a half of fuel, plus the motor's weight and me. The total is probably somewhere around 500 pounds. That includes the boat weight. Around 220 total weight in here in the boat. So I'll go over starting the motor. It's pretty simple. Um, I love this motor, and it's really surprised me for a 5-horse. Great prop, and it has a lot of power. The one thing I should note before even trying to start it, if it's your first time out of the box starting it, or you ran it out of gas, or it's just the first time starting in a while, it has an extra fuel filter inside the motor, which is great because it means it protects the motor better. Although this extra fuel filter means you have to pull the engine a lot of times to get it to start, just to get fuel in it. This isn't an issue if you're using the external fuel tank connection, but if you're like me using the internal fuel tank, which holds about a third of a gallon, you'll definitely have to pull it quite a few times. The first time I pulled it probably 30 times out of the box just before it'd start after putting gas in it. Other thing is, of course, it's shipped without engine or lower unit oil, so make sure you put that in. That would ruin your engine. So, as far as starting it here, here's the outboard. It looks really small on this boat, but you've, of course, got the air cap. You've got your throttle shifter over here. Uh, One thing I'll note, if you can see it here, the throttle twists this way, but they marked it as if it twists this way, which it doesn't. So that's a weird thing. I don't know if that's supposed to be on there or not, but that's the only thing I noticed. You've got your choke. Like I said, holds about a third of a gallon in the internal tank. The best I've gotten was just over 3.5 miles on one tank. So I estimate around 10 miles to the gallon at about 3/4 throttle, which is what I need to stay on plane on this boat. And like I said, I've run to a nearby island from Roach Harbor here, uh, almost a 4 mile trip on one tank. It ran out as I got in the harbor, like feet from the dock, which was funny. But yeah, so I will go ahead and get it started here. I might have to put the camera down, but yeah, it's a great motor. I'll see you guys in a second. Oh, actually, hold on. See if I can find a place for the camera while I do this. Once you've had it pretty well warmed up, it does start pretty easy. And just like that, it started. Check, there is water coming out of it. So, another thing is when you first put it in gear, rev it a little bit and make sure that you have it all the way in gear. The throttle and the shifter specifically is not real high quality, so you'll want to check that it is properly in gear. I will show you guys, I do about 9 knots tops, or about 11 miles an hour with a 12-foot heavy aluminum boat, so it's pretty good. Let me just, all right. I need something to sit on here. Okay. So I'll show you guys here. Pretty calm out. I'm just heading out the channel to the islands here. After this boat wake, I will go ahead and rev it. Got really good acceleration. I'll give it that. There we go. Full throttle. I cruised it about here with about 2/3 throttle, and it runs real nicely. So, as you can see, it's definitely got plenty of power here. Let me just, I know there's a rock somewhere around here and I don't want to hit it, but give me 1 second and then I'll do a debriefing. And then there's just a simple stop button that'll stop the engine. So, like I said, I personally really like the Outboard and I would definitely recommend it. This one I got for around $900. That was, I don't know what it goes for nowadays. That was a few years ago. This Colman 5-horse specifically is the 2012 model, and it's been running great. We haven't had any issues. Actually, there's one thing that I would like to mention is inside the motor. The way the throttle works, of course, is there's a throttle adjuster, and if it's not properly adjusted, that's the issue I ran into. If it's not properly adjusted, you'll go to full throttle on the throttle here, and you'll get maybe 2/3 throttle is about how it came out of the box. I don't know if that's what everyone gets, but I had to adjust it. It's similar to a governor, but I think it's probably limiting to around a 3-horse. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but that's just how mine came. So do check that if you're not too impressed with the performance, because like you just saw, it'll move this 12-foot aluminum boat V-bottom heavy around 11 or 12 miles an hour, which is, I'm thoroughly impressed with a motor like this. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.